righty, now to this, you two children. The overdose reversal treatment drug Narcan is becoming available as an over-the-counter medication thanks to a ruling recently by federal regulators.
Here in Maine, advocates say the expanded access is an important step towards saving more lives, but it is not the last step. Our Caroline LaCour joins us with more about how some local groups are preparing for the change. Hi, Caroline.
Hey, good morning, Sharon and Lee. Here in the state of Maine, hundreds of organizations across the state have worked tirelessly to destigmatize and increase access to Narcan. With the ability to soon run into any drugstore and pick up a box of the life-saving drug, many advocates and experts say it's a good first step in the right direction.
And we want everybody to be able to access that.
Advocates across Maine and the country are praising the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's decision to allow Narcan to be sold over the counter nationwide.
The wide availability of naloxone or Narcan, that I think has been a game changer.
In Ellsworth, nonprofit Healthy Acadia works with community members to train and offer the life-saving drug. With the new expansion, simple directions may replace some of that formal training that's been offered, something harm reduction coordinator Beth Altieri says can be a roadblock.
I would have to go in and I would have to train the individuals. What this is going to open up is it's not going to be like that anymore.
Healthcare providers are already preparing for the expansion, with Northern Light Health announcing an increase in Narcan kits in its hospitals. Whitney Gendreau is a clinical specialist pharmacist.
But it certainly will give me another option to counsel patients who are discharging.
Gendreau says opening the door to buying over the counter can increase how many folks can carry Narcan in more ways than one.
You theoretically are removing the stigma barrier for someone asking for naloxone to their provider.
As for the state's next steps in preventing overdoses, lawmakers are considering a bill that would require law enforcement officers to carry Narcan whenever they're on duty.
To be fair to police officers, most of them do, most departments do require it, but I wanted it put in state law.
With a 7-2 vote in favor in the Criminal Justice and Public Safety Committee, the measure will be considered by the full legislature. Advocates believe if it's ultimately passed, the bill is another step towards a healthier way to address drug use and addiction in Maine.
It's something that we can't ignore, and we can't keep just criminalizing and trying to throw in jail because it doesn't work.
Altieri tells me she hopes to see this push lead to more access, like Narcan vending machines for anyone to take if they need. However, she says it might be a while before we see something like that in the state. Caroline LaCour, News Center, Maine.